So some niggas be doing a bunch of love bonding spells and don't even know it. A lot of shit be happening unintentionally, you heard me? Magical practices aiming at strengthening romantic relationships, or they aiming to attract somebody. Niggas do love bonding spells and they do object bonding spells. That's why I say don't leave certain objects like earrings and bracelets around some niggas. Nigga fuck around and bury your shit and do a whole object bonding spell on you. Homie, you bury your bracelet, bury some earrings, some panties, anything you left in his crib, you heard me? Bury that thing, do a whole object bonding spell on you, baby. Gotcha. And all of this is just strengthening a spiritual connection between y'all two. See, when you do stuff like that, it's a spiritual connection that you're doing. You start going behind that veil, tampering with that ethereal body. Fucking with the charm spells, you heard me? Charm spells is not as forceful. They not as aggressive. Niggas will hit you with a charm spell. Being charismatic, mannerable. Whole time, you're not even peeping the plot. You're working a little charm spell on you, baby. But all of this not bad. All of this is what come with the game. See, we magical people. You just have to understand that the magic is happening. Like spelling and words, like curse words. We magical people, you heard me? You just gotta peep that the magic is happening. So a nigga charming you up and opening you up to the spell. See, the spell become more effective when you become open to the spell. A lot of this shit can be reversed too, especially love bonding spells and bonding object spells. A lot of that shit could be reversed, you hear me? It ain't hard to reverse a lot of that shit. It's just more people don't really be dealing with their spiritual self, so they be bust open and they don't be knowing that all type of entities into their body and that they being controlled by another spirit. That's not even who they are. But most of that shit could be reversed, you hear me? The moment you become aware, baby. But, you know, when you do these spells, especially when you do it with pure intention, you got to be respectful. That's why I don't never do nothing without respect, because I'm aware of the consequences. Everything got to be connected with the person that you do anything with. You never do something outside of anybody's intention and willpower. There's deep consequences that come to that shit, you heard me? Anything you do, got to be things that you know you do for yourself, or if you do anything with your partner, y'all need to be making that voice contract or the spiritual contract with each other, you heard me? Don't be slick with it, baby.
I know somebody put a curse on you, bro. I know a lot of y'all gonna think I'm joking, but I'm dead serious. People play with voodoo and witchcraft out here in real life, bro, in a real way. And you might be having some shit on you, bro, that you don't even know, so I'm finna tell you. Number one, bro, you get sick, you always sick now. You could be a nigga who never got sick, never ever sick or nothing, bro. Now you always getting sick, you having health issues, you having problems, bro. You ain't got the energy, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Somebody put something on you, bro. Number two, bro, financial blockage. You can't seem to get over the hump of this money situation. You always broke, you in the same cycle of money, bro. Now I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, oh, it's a lot of people that's broke, but nah, it's a difference. You could get the money, bro, but you always seem to lose it. You can't keep it, you can't save. Something always pop up when you get some money. Some bad luck. Super coincidence happens every time you get some money. Now you gotta go drop a bag on some bullshit. That's a curse, bro. That's a spell. I'm telling y'all right now. Number three, bro, your dream. Your dreams is extremely fucked up. You keep having nightmares. You waking up at night sweats, heartbeat like a heart beating. Nightmares is normal, but they not just a normal occurrence that's just supposed to keep happening and happening. You got some shit going on spiritually. Somebody put some shit on you to where they fucking up you in a whole nother realm aspect of life. That shit is deep, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, bro. These are the main signs, bro. Like for part 2.
Voodoo is how we view the universe. How we view the interaction between matter and non-matter. Nothing is free from non-matter, from spirit. In Voodoo, each person have their spirit. As a group, we have a spirit, all of us together. As a nation, we have a spirit. The tree has a spirit. The cat has a spirit. And Voodoo teaches that if I really want to understand what's going on around me, what's going on in the world where I'm at, I must understand the spirit of things. With every new matter that comes to be, a new spirit comes to be. You see, in Africa, I hate to talk about religion. Be careful. Religion is a business in which they sell God. And this business works very well for whoever sets up the shop. Okay? Now, when we're talking about voodoo, we're not talking about a religion. We're talking about understanding your profound nature so you can be and live as who you are.
You believe in is there a God? How does it work?
Yeah, we believe in one God. Okay, so voodoo is monotheistic. That is definitely a big misconception. Okay, a lot of people think that we worship hundreds of gods. I've even had people ask me if we worship chickens or goats. Okay, they ask me crazy stuff like this. Okay, well, in voodoo, you have one God and many different spirits. We call those spirits orishas or loas, but we understand the whole time those spirits aren't God. They're more or less like God's helpers or messengers.
I remember this story, from 4 years ago, This little girl just said that she want to get back at somebody, And listen, you see how things happen and transpire? You must start fast with things because they can cause burning and fire. And then I remember that she dead because she wants summon somebody else instead to bumbo clots. This is why I tell people to stop fasting with things. Stop touching things. Going near things that don't concern you. It's so sad this little girl lose her life, But this is a thing that I must tell people every single time me see her. Put thing back that don't concern you. Do not touch up too many bumper clock things around here, And she did all of this to get back at her friend. And yet her friend is here and she's
Voodoo is well. This for Haitian.
It's real?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Listen.
Okay.
You see? Haitian. You want to this?
Yeah.
African to them?
Yeah.
Haitian little little.
Yeah. He said most Africans scared of the Haitian culture because Africans can kill you, but Haitians can kill you and bring you back to life.
He found out that a woman put a hex on him. Like some voodoo type shit. Okay. Has that ever happened to you?
It was this one girl. She has this fucking open thing of rocks. Every day she would like write shit in and put it in there, then burn it off. Just fucking jokingly, I was so fucking drunk. I fucking wrote, "Let me be with this one forever" or something like that. And I'll put it in the rocks and we burned it and we just laughing. I could not shake that bitch, bro. I could not get rid of that bitch, bro. I don't know what happened, which god, which deity that shit went to. Oh, that bitch was like under my skin.
Nigga put a curse on himself.
Trying to joke.
Trying to impress him. Look what niggas do when they're around women. Nigga put a curse on his goddamn self. That's funny as fuck, homie.
Yank the devil's chains from the bellies of fashionable lives, clever thieves and unseen killers. Jesus, Jesus,